Fever Gaming here. Welcome to my channel and my video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But today we're gonna go ahead and talk about the idea or possibility. Just think about this for a second. Okay, are you close your eyes right now. All right, think about having a Grand Theft Auto, just a Grand Theft Auto game, whatever it is, on the PlayStation Vita. Just think about that for a second. How cool would that be? Now, before we talk about, the possibilities of that coming, which I kind of, we'll talk about that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and kind of revisit the past. Grand Theft Auto 5, just Grand Theft Auto 5 has sold more than 34 million on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. And this is before they launched it on the new next-gen console. After that, it probably sold another million or whatever it is. So, think about that. It's a huge franchise. It's made so much money for Rockstar. It has really changed gaming in a way, especially on the PlayStation 2 era. If you guys recall that, it's a top-selling PS2 game. It helped the PS2 sell a lot. It was just like a overall big sensation. And even then, there's still people that play those San Andreas, Vice City, those classic games. And recently, there was a few weeks ago, they were talking about maybe releasing an HD collection. Rockstar was like, nah, we're not. Or they're like, well, maybe we are. Not really giving a concrete answer on that. And they're not really ruling that idea out. It could still be in the development, maybe a year from now. Kind of, as a drought. Since they already have the next-gen Grand Theft Auto 5, maybe they want to build anticipation. Even though it's an older game, obviously I know a lot of people would want to play that again, giving them sent to maybe just an HD scale, trophies, achievements, whatever it is. Now, so if we were to get an HD collection, it should come to the PlayStation Vita. And more than what I would want is just a Grand Theft Auto game on the PlayStation Vita. And for two reasons. One, it'd be a freaking Grand Theft Auto game on the PlayStation Vita. The second, it would sell more. It would help the PlayStation Vita sell. People would be like, oh, look at this. I have Grand Theft Auto on my PlayStation Vita. And Rockstar has released, was it San Andreas or some game? Or Vice City, I forget which one, on the phone, on the Android marketplace or whatever it's called now, Google Play. And hey, they have released the game on a mobile platform. And if you're going back to Chinatown Wars, this game originally came to the DS. It utilized the touchscreen. It had the, all that cool features on it. And people were really, oh, that's really cool. Now, it didn't really sell a lot just because the DS was more catered to, younger audience. But then they released that to the PSP with more, missions, features, and all that. Mind, it didn't have a touchscreen at the time. The PSP does not have a touchscreen whatsoever. It still managed to sell more on the PSP than it did on the DS. So that just gives you an idea that Rockstar has made games. And even before that, they've made a San Andreas, Vice City on the PSP. And then you can actually play that currently right now on the PlayStation Vita if you go to the PlayStation Store. So, just the idea of having a Grand Theft Auto game on the PlayStation Vita, it doesn't necessarily have to be a new one, but at least something like an HD collection, if they were to make, say, re-release Grand Theft Auto 4 on the PlayStation Vita, that would be awesome. That would be that's kind of what that's what people want. Just something like that. Just a little taste of at least having trophies, having online multiplayer, something like that. That just, gets people excited about it. Bundle it up. But if they were to somehow, in this magical world we live in, right? Keep your eyes closed now for this one. If Rockstar were to make its own, franchise, like a new game of Grand Theft Auto on the PlayStation Vita exclusively, I think the PlayStation Vita would be sold. I think that a lot of people would buy it. It would just create more buzz. And with the touchscreen, with the dual analog sticks, with the graphics, with the PlayStation 4 capabilities that it has, the only thing we have right now is remote play, which is cool, but something more dedicated, something that's meant for the PlayStation Vita is what would be amazing. Now, I think Rockstar's like, hey, if it's not, since they're already making so much money, they want to invest somewhere that it's gonna help them make it a little bit more. But hey, I'll take it for, I'll take something like an HD collection, have it on the PlayStation Vita, bundle it up, boom, it sells. That would be so cool. And then if you want to re-release like Grand Theft Auto 4 on the PlayStation Vita, go ahead and do it. It would still sell. I think that would just be a huge incentive. And maybe if in this magical world we live in, Rockstar makes its own Grand Theft Auto game on the PlayStation Vita. So, it's wishful thinking right now. That would be really cool. Leave in the comment section below if you would buy a PlayStation Vita if you don't own one. Or if you own one right now, would you buy maybe this like an exclusive Grand Theft Auto skin or whatever on the PlayStation Vita? I think it just would sell a lot. And actually, Grand Theft Auto, what was it? I don't know. It was like San Andreas was like the second best-selling game on the PSP. First was God of War, but it was the second best selling. It was like 10 million copies. So anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And till the next one.